These world-famous sandwiches first popped up in French bistros about a century ago. Indeed, the French variety of the humble ham and cheese sandwich was a thing in Europe far before the Kraft Singles and Wonder Bread version hit the scene here in the US. I'm talking about the Croque Madame, the Croque Monsieur, and the Monte Cristo. Each sandwich is going to consist of thinly sliced ham, cheese in one way or another, then bread, and of course beurre, butter, a lot of butter. After all, we are in France. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, every good sandwich starts with the bread. Now, I've seen the sandwich made with country white bread, with sourdough. I've even seen it made with seeded loaves. Not the best. But it is my belief that these famous French sandwiches need famous French bread, so today we're gonna make an enriched white bread called pain de mie. White bread doesn't have a lot of flavor. Well, this one does, I assure you that much, and also it's perfect for sandwiches, you'll see. Start by adding warm milk, fresh yeast, and sugar to the bowl of a stand mixer, then let the yeasted milk sit for 5 to 10 minutes until bubbly and activated. You can sub the yeast for active dry if you'd like, but in my experience, this bread gets more rise from fresh, also called cake yeast. This is all-purpose flour. To it, add whole milk powder, potato starch, and salt, then stir that around with a whisk. Once the yeast is nice and bubbly, pour the dry ingredients on top and fit the mixer with the dough hook attachment. Mix on medium speed for roughly 5 minutes, just until the dough comes together and starts to develop its gluten. It should be semi-shiny and semi-smooth. Once it comes together, start incrementally dropping in the tempered butter slices, waiting until each piece gets fully worked into the dough before adding the next. Once all that beurre is in, let the machine knead the dough for 10 to 20 more minutes or just until it passes the window test. The dough should be soft, supple, shiny, and smooth. If you can stretch a piece of it without ripping and see light pass through it, then congratulations, you've passed the window test. Cover the whole shadidly in plastic wrap and let it rest until doubled in size for about an hour. This is a Pullman loaf pan. It's a little baby Pullman. They come in much larger sizes. We're gonna use this baby one today. Make sure to lubricate the pan well with your trusty butter cran. This pan is technically non-stick, but the butter ensures nothing will stick and helps the loaf take on a beautiful brown crust, so don't skimp on le beurre. After an hour or so, the dough should be doubled or a little more than doubled in size. Just punch the air out, then plop it on a clean work surface, and there's really no need to flour your surface here. The dough is very fatty and does not stick easily. Wilson! To shape, flatten the dough into a round square roughly the same length of the loaf pan. Pull the top towards your body to the middle of the dough, then use the palms of your hands to press down to seal before grabbing the edges and folding them like you're dog-earing the page of a book. Once again, use your palms to fold the dough halfway in, seal again, then finally take the closest part to your body, then fold it halfway over the dough log and seal for a final time before tightening on the table and plopping into a buttered loaf pan. Use a bench scraper to make even cuts to help the dough rise, then cover with plastic wrap and let the whole thing proof until the loaf rises just to the top of the pan. Cover the loaf with the top of the Pullman loaf pan, then bake at 350 Fahrenheit, 176 Celsius for 25 minutes, then remove the lid and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes, or just until the loaf reaches an internal temp of 190 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 87 to 93 degrees Celsius. Carefully unsheath the bread onto a wire rack and let cool for at least 30 minutes before slicing, or once cool, just pop the whole thing in a bag and store it on the counter until you need it. My first experience with these pimped out French ham and cheese sandwiches was with my mom actually at Mother's Day. And considering nearly every Croque Madame I've consumed was by her side and sponsored by her, I felt it only right to summon my in-house Francophile expert mother, so...
You rang.
Components of a Croque Madame sandwich. We got the bread, we got the bechamel sauce, we have the cheese, which we'll talk about, and then of course the ham.
Yes.
Right?
There is one other thing though.
What?
Oftentimes you'll add a little Dijon to the bechamel.
Oh, you do want you want a little bit of Dijon in there?
A little bit to add some tang.
I'm down. That sounds good.
What's so great about it is it's the mother sauce, and you can make almost anything
out of it. The mother sauce.
Yes, the mother sauce.
We have fun.
We do.
So bechamel, butter, flour, equal parts by weight.
Exactly right. You measured that out.
I did. Can you pop in that flour?
I can.
Oh.
Sprinkle that in lightly.
Oh, whoops. Whatever. It's fine. Pop it in. Supposed to wait till the butter melts.
If you do it this way and the flour browns a little bit, it adds a really nice nutty flavor. So even though it's a big screw up, it really isn't in the end.
Yeah, I mean, we'll make it work. It'll be tasty.
Yeah.
It might not be as white as a classic Mornay. I think it will though. I've actually done this before on accident and it's fun.
Well, so
Not good form though. Melt the butter first next time. So we're actually looking good right now. We have a nice blonde roux going, which basically just means that it's not colored. It's a little dark. It's not super dark. So hot roux, cold milk, no lumps.
slowly.
Here, you want to whisk while I
Yes,
pour?
I do.
Or actually, you pour, I'll whisk. How about
All
that?
right.
Here's this.
Now, I like a nice slow pour.
Slowly pour away, mother.
All right, darling. Needs a lot more liquid, yeah.
Woo! Water park. Bechamel water park.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Still want a tiny bit looser, I think.
Yeah. So can you get my new apron in there, my Gigi?
Oh yeah, look at that
my
swank.
new apron. I am so
Beastly.
lucky. I got it for Mother's Day from my baby. So basically you just keep adding a little bit as you go and stirring it in until you get to the consistency where when you pull the ladle up or the whisk up, it actually drips nicely because you'll be adding the cheese to it, and that's going to add some nice texture to it. Perfect.
Ready, Mom?
Yeah, I am, baby.
I'm coming in with the cheese.
Here we go.
There we go.
Got our cheese going in to make our beautiful cheese sauce.
And now I'm gonna start seasoning a bit here.
Good idea. We've got some nutmeg.
Oh,
My God, that's heaven.
a little bit of lemon.
Limo.
Lemon.
Limo. Oh, yeah. Some nice acid to that.
Gonna need some of it. I'm gonna do a little bit of cream,
Why not?
just to make it super rich. Just gonna grate in some Parmigiano Reggiano.
Straight to my hips.
Tiny bit of cayenne pep. And then we're just gonna finish with a little bit of salt because we haven't seasoned it all. And black pep.
Fab.
That is a Mornay. There we are.
Nice.
And then we have our Mornay here that we're going to chill down in the fridge until we need it. Thank you, Mazel.
De rien.
All right. Okay, let's talk sandwich cheese. We have 3 different cheeses here. I think the classic, as we all know, is definitely Gruyere, right? It's beautiful, stinky, wonderful Gruyere. Is that Swiss or French?
It is Swiss.
Swiss, interesting.
Swiss Gruyere.
And then we have our, what's this one?
Our large whole Swiss.
Yes, which is Emmental.
Emmentaler.
Emmentaler. Wait. And then this one's interesting, the Comte, product of France.
Oh, yeah. Delicious.
Wow. Fruit. It tastes like an apple. We're gonna do some of the Swiss. Should we do all 3?
Yeah, I think
Why not,
we'll do
right?
all 3.
A little more Gruyere than the M.
A little bit more.
Comte.
Oh,
Is it
wow, you can smell that. You can smell it as you're grating it. Like,
Apple cheese.
yes.
So here we have our combination of our 3 cheeses. All mixed into one amalgamation of mega cheese. So we have simmering water here, right? Just to a simmer, not boiling. Important. It's gonna take a little bit of vin, a couple tablespoons, 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's all you
2.
really need. Yeah,
It just helps hold the egg together.
it does.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make a swirl. Mom, will you drop that in?
Yep. Do you like it in the middle or side?
In the middle.
So you're creating a vortex.
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful.
So that it kind of holds together
Yep.
a little bit. She looks nice.
She looks nice.
Ooh.
All
right, so 2 different types of bread. These are both pen to me. We made these yesterday. The perfect square loaf that finally worked. This took me like 7 tries.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, that tight, dense crumb is what we want. Oof.
I just want it. Beautiful.
Oh my god, it's like butter, dude.
It is butter, a lot of butter.
Literally. We're adults, we all like crust, but I feel like these,
No, you can't use the end for these.
yeah, you gotta cut them off,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, well, it just like makes it more like you know, cleaner.
Beautiful.
So, and then look how like perfect this looks though. That's like French technique right there. So, Mom, I'll hand this over to you.
Okay.
And we'll keep going.
And you don't need a lot of butter on these for sure, Adam. You're 100% right.
So we're gonna first start with some bechamel.
Amazing. These are gonna be incredible. Perfect, 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 perfect.
Okay. Now we're just gonna do a little bit of the cheese. Mom, will you cheesify some of these? So now we're gonna hit it with the ham. I like thin cut ham for this, but you have these wide pieces, so I kind of like to ribbon them.
I'd say 3.
Yeah, 3 would probably be best.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kind of let them hang off a little bit, but you know.
Yeah, because then the ends get a little crunchy.
Ooh, yeah. Hit it with a little more cheese on the top.
Yep. Maybe flatten them a little bit.
Yeah, you could flatten them as you put the cheese on. So with the remaining pieces, we're gonna do the same thing. We are going to hit these pale pieces with a little bit of the Mornay Dijon combo.
Yeah. You don't have to do Dijon. It's just,
Oh, yeah.
it really gives it a nice, authentic French flavor.
Just a little bit of tang, if you like that,
Well,
like
it
you
goes
said.
really well with the nuttiness of the cheese.
Fantastic. Magnifique, as you would say.
Magnifique.
We are just going to top these off now.
Oh my gosh.
Pop these on there. To top her off,
Yes.
we are going to just do a little bit more of the Mornay, edge to edge. And then I'm just gonna ask you to top this off with some more cheese.
Yep. You don't put as much on, kind of like a glaze almost, you know?
There's already a lot of cheese on there too, so.
Yeah. But you kind of want it to melt so it's smooth.
These are looking like they're ready to go in. So once you get the cheese melty like that, we're just gonna pop it under the broiler to finish it off.
Wow, that's gorgeous. Look at that sizzle.
Creme fraiche.
So fresh. There we go.
So, Monte Cristo.
Cristo.
We just have one of our built guys without the bechamel and cheese on top. We're just gonna treat it like a grilled cheese.
But even better. Oh yeah, look at that.
Mom,
What, darling?
what makes a croque monsieur a croque madame? The egg is the answer. The egg. So I'm gonna take this, plop that right on top.
The monsieur is a man. It's a crispy dude, and the egg is what makes it a madame.
Pretty cheesy.
Oh yeah.
Almost forgot.
Little powdered sugar.
As is traditional on the Monte Cristo. All right, so we got all the sandwiches made. We got the Monsieur, the Madame, and the Monte Cristo. It is now time to see which one reigns supreme and who will win the Battle of the Bites. Where do you want to start?
I think it should go this way.
Okay, I agree. Okay, so these are technically fork and knife sandwiches.
Yes, they are.
Do we say screw it and just eat it with our hands, or do we want a fork and a knife? Let's do both. I'll do my hands. I'll be a savage. You can be. You can be.
The mom.
You can be a regular person.
I can be a regular person.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah. All right. Cheese.
Cheers.
The Dijon. The Dijon's actually really good. I mean, I knew it would be good, but like you can really taste it. I like that.
It's really good because it goes with the ham and it actually makes the lemon pop a little bit in the cheese sauce.
Well, it's classic. We know it. We love it. I'm gonna give you the egg-soaked piece.
Why, thank you.
We got the cheese, the ham, everything on there.
Oh.
And I'm going to be gross.
Yum.
Again, sandwich
Cheers.
cheers. Food cheers. I hate to say it, there's like no reason for this to exist. The reason for this to exist was to invent this.
I agree.
But like it's almost like this shouldn't be the default.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, well anyway, sorry. You're a classic, we still respect you. But. All right, last one. The Monte, the French toast. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Whoa, man.
I don't know. I went into this really, I had a preconceived notion about the Madame.
Yeah.
I
know. And I hate to say, well, I don't hate to say it, but I mean, we don't have much of a sweet tooth, if anything.
At all.
The powdered sugar is like mini micro sweetness with the egg.
But just enough.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a brain idea.
Brain blast!
Woo!
Will you do the honors, Mom?
Yes, I will.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Look at
So
that.
maybe that's the future. A Madame Cristo.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Adam's semi-invention with the egg on top of the Monte Cristo.
Does that count?
That's your invention.
Is that a cop-out if we're choosing the best one?
No, because you did it on accident.
Okay.
It was pure evil genius.
I guess.
And
Or
it
just
works.
evil. Okay, so I think you just answered the question. You choose the Cristo, the eggified Cristo, the Madame Cristo.
I'm gonna have to say that I would eat this more as an everyday. I think this is more beautiful, it's more refined, and is better for a brunch or a special occasion, just because it has that wow factor.
Right.
Final answer with the most amount of versatility is going to be, to me, the gooey, yummy Croque Madame.
I'm just gonna have to do it too because I was so unexpected. Just like you, I thought I was gonna like the Croque Madame the most. I do love a Croque Madame, but I will say this Monte Cristo, even without the egg, is just like with the powdered sugar on it, to me is very balanced and delicious. Rich, sweet, savory as heck, and not something you'll eat every day because you might die like 30 years young, but definitely something that is fun to eat every once in a while. So I'm going Monte Cristo. With an egg, Madame Cristo, we'll call it that, but since that's a cop-out, we're gonna say Monte Cristo.
Okay, got it.
And we will encourage a healthy debate in the comments below. We're just two people, but let us know what your favorite sandwich is. Is it the Croque Monsieur, the Croque Madame, or the Monte Cristo? Let us know. As usual, the recipes are gonna be on my website, so if you want those, go check them out. We'll pop a link somewhere here, if not in the description. And I will see you lovely, lovely people next time. Au revoir.